Alright, going live, dude. Alright, dude. August 8th, the beginning of the stream. Oh, did he already go out? No, you're fine, dude. Fantastic. Having a little fireside chat since cancellations, lol. But that's whatever. Let's get right into this. Hey, dude, of course, the freaking staple. PugMugx, dude. like,
Yes, sir.
I'd give you an
That's
intro,
me.
but it's done and over with, dude. So let's
Alright.
let's get
Now,
straight.
you on
into
the
it.
other side? And we got still
I
10K
dude,
over here.
it doesn't matter how many times I do this. I'm always like, all right, first topic, and then I forget. I'm like, oh yeah, me. Hi, Steel 10K, Dom, whatever. Running it up as always. I've noticed that like every time I edit, I also say that as like just like instinctual of like running it up is just like something I always say, which is weird. But
Yep.
whatever, dude. Um,
Because we running up out here.
we
get the
running it up, of
cash.
course,
We
of course,
running
of
up.
course. Dude, there's only two of us, but we got a lot from the past couple days.
We got lots of cash, for sure. We got.
It's definitely been whack a little bit, so
It
that's fine.
rhymed.
We got stories. We got stories.
For sure.
So, let's see. What was it? Wednesday. It was like Monday. We had the idea to go up to northern Michigan because Dimitri has his boat and everything.
And I wanted to drive the boat.
You want to drive a boat, as the Kodak taught us all. But we had a place up north. Decided we'd go up there. And what I don't even remember. The first thing, there was just like, no matter what, every couple hours there was something whack happening. So it started off with
For
like,
sure.
what was it? It was Dimitri's. While all three of us were driving up in his car. His engine overheated. His engine overheated like 2 hours into the drive. So we pull over immediately. There's like a cop and some guy in like a truck with a plow pull over and they're like, "You guys good?" And we're like, "Well, mostly." All of us
Oh,
are
yeah,
pulling.
yeah, no
All of us
problem,
pulling
yeah.
out our AAA cards. Like, I mean, worst case scenario, maybe.
And then two out of the three not knowing anything about cars. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Is it good to go?
Right.
Can we actually drive it again?
I was like,
Yeah.
just give it a minute, dude. Pour some water. But then finally we're like, all right, well that's a story for going up. That's whatever. That'll probably be the craziest
like
thing during this 4 or 5 hour drive.
For sure, yep.
About an hour
He
and a
was
half.
wrong.
Yeah,
wrong.
exactly. About an hour and a half later or something, we didn't even fully see it. There was a guy trying to pass us who then started to swerve and then just kind of swerved and just kind of dolphin dived into the ditch. And when I don't know about if you even saw it.
Oh yeah,
but
I didn't see it at all. Actually, I just
Dude.
saw like I heard that skirt, and I was like elephant because we was like on the side of that area right there. I was like, oh wow, look at that. It's like almost like a zoo, and I was like, I was like elephant, and then he was like, should we stop now? I'm like, wait, what happened?
And like as he was saying that, I'm looking back, seeing 4 wheels up in the air as his SUV, like Ford Escape or something's flipping over. I'm like, yeah.
Did a barrel roll.
Actually, like midair, and then we pulled over as we started to get out across the road, like highway, and start running over to him. There's like 27 people converging on this because like
Everybody, those dudes all the way on the other side of the street, the other side of the road.
the other side of the highway going the other way. We're stopping like, oh shoot, let's see. But then by the time, we were like I said, he was right beside us, so like it was even wilder. But we were like one of the first people to get to him. But there was already a lady like on the phone calling the police. And then it was like the guy was safe. It was whatever. His airbags went off, but he was
only
like
one cut.
Yeah, one cut.
Thing. Like,
maybe
the,
some
the
internal.
Car was definitely pretty bad.
Car
Though.
was bad, but he
wasn't drivable anymore.
No. But again, it was like whack because he was like on the side of the road, like as all of us are like talking to him and being like, "Are you okay? Are you sure you're fine? You're kind of hyped up on adrenaline right now. Like, does anything feel off?" And he's like, "Whatever." He's like calling his parents and like, "I flipped the car," like crying.
Yeah.
We're like, "Oh my god, dude."
I had to touch his eye. I was like, "Bro, it's okay, man." It's like 3 of us was over there like, "Bro, it's okay, bro. It's I understand."
And I was like, "There's a lot of people around. I think he's fine now. We can leave." So then we started to walk away.
I think he's gonna be okay.
He's
like,
fine. He's fine.
Craziest thing, yeah, he's probably hurt internally. The how he like went down. He like made that little sigh. He was like, "Ugh." Yeah, like he got wrecked up inside. But again, just only one cut to the knee. It was weird. It was.
For sure.
Like, that was pretty gracious.
Yeah, exactly. We were like, oh, dude, pour one out for him, dude. He's completely safe.
He survived for sure.
Yeah. Um. Let's see. And that was just the drive up, and then there was like a whole lot of nothing. We basically chilled, tried to make music and like random garbage like FL Studio and other like sound taps,
TikTok dance. Don't
TikTok
forget
dances.
that. Oh. Try.
I don't even remember that song. I just remember like the artist name as
Definitely
like Sierra. Yes, but we don't know
Yeah.
the name of the song, which is so it's just worthless. What we know is worthless, basically.
No, I'm gonna bust that out, bro. I'm gonna press
Okay.
all the hoes in the area, bro. I'll be, hey, yo, check this out.
Next party, he's like, boys, we're gonna like sick.
Like,
But again, it's
like,
gonna be like dead silence
time?
because
Alright,
no
let's
one
go.
knows the song and we don't know the song, so we're just like, all right, we got the dance though.
For sure, yes.
But then
It's
what
locked
else was
in
there?
because I had to do it like 20 times just to learn it.
Yes. Then the next we got up there, we crashed not crash like he did, but like crashes and went to sleep. Next day there was we went out on the boat up in Black Lake, and that was really weird at first just because it's basically a one-person, like a 12-foot long one-person boat, and we had all three of us on there out in the lake,
All on that shit, yes.
all struggling to be like, all right, balance it, don't let it flip, we're turning,
There's
and then
a point we was all laid back together though. That was
Yes.
pretty sweet, but
Yeah.
it was wonky. It wasn't supposed to be something you supposed to do on that boat.
It should not have been at that position, but it was. And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, we were like out in the middle of the lake. The wind finally started to kick up, and then it like started to actually flip. So then we're just like in the water, holding it like horizontal or vertically, just so it doesn't fully flip over. As we're all working around, trying to like grab onto the top and push it over.
One of the little things in the boat too started falling out. I had to catch
Oh
that.
yeah, the
So I was
dagger
like,
bow.
oh my God. Yeah, the
Yeah,
dagger bow.
that wasn't tied down, so that was slipping out. So we're like trying to save that. My glasses. That was dumb as hell.
Yeah, that was the funnest part though, for sure. Because it was like I was just like in the front, just chilling, like, oh, it's whatever, look at clouds, oh, that's sweet. Oh,
Yeah, you're at the
like,
front, just kind of.
over.
You're at the like front of the boat, right? Just chilling there.
Yeah.
I'm like next to Dimitri. Dimitri's actually like turning
You
the
know,
sails,
steering
and,
it, yeah.
steering it, right? And then I'm just like there, just like, all right, tell me when to duck. Oh, we're turning. All right, cool. Like underneath, as the mast is like almost decking me in the head. Like I like you cut G.
I like your cut, G.
Then me and Dimitri went over to. We had to get an oil change for the car because hit the engine overheated. We were a little worried about the thing. We were like rubbing it, like, oh, it's okay, car, you'll be fine.
You're gonna survive, please.
You got it. Please, just keep going, dude.
Please.
And while we were out there, like I think we passed their car. The Meth-Heads that then were speaking with you because you went out on the boat. Once we went over.
Is that where I transitioned to my story of that part?
Yes, because you have
right.
most of that story, and I just had like the last like 3 minutes of talking with
Here
them,
we
being
go.
like, "This is weird."
Yeah, in between, yeah, and that's great. The fact that you was able to tell, and that's another added factor. Like, why did they want to start caring now about my vitiligo? I done had it this whole time. Because the thing is, they didn't know that my friends was not black. That's something that was a big key that they learned for sure. But started out, I wanted to drive the boat. So
Drive the boat.
I did. And they went to go get oil. So I definitely was out there for, I don't know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I don't know. I don't have my phone there, but just doing that. There was a point there was a dead air, so I was like, and I always stayed close really to the shore because I didn't want to get lost, because there was this light in that area that I was like focusing on, like, okay, that's where I actually park at. It's a boat,
You're like
right?
North Star, but it's like somebody's like brakes.
Basically.
Like
I was like something like, because I didn't want to go too far, because like, how would you guys tell me like it's time to come back? Would y'all like have to honk the horn, something like that, wave at me? Like I needed to, because again, I wear glasses so I can't see.
you're out in the middle of the lake. You just see both of us swimming up to you, like, let's go back, dude.
Like, we gotta go get him. Like, shit, that would be so sucky to have to all the way literally swim all the way to come get me. But after that, I went to I went back to the shore, docked the boat up, I had it on the side, so when if somebody else was like bringing boats over, it wouldn't be in their way and all that. But then I met some people, they was also, putting on their boat. It wasn't no laser, it wasn't no one for one person, but like a legitimate one, speedboat.
Actual
And
engine.
the yeah, actual engine, all that. Actual lady started talking to me. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, hey, how's it going? Nothing much, just out here boating. I don't think they ever seen a black person on a boat before. So, that probably was new to them too.
Especially northern Michigan, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. She was kind, she was very nice. We just talking. I started talking about the boat, dagger boat, rudder, and all that good stuff. Like, how does it work? Well, you just got the wind. You set sail. Next, more people. Two other guys started coming out. Boom, boom. One of the dudes, he seemed like he was like that was like his girl and all that. So like, I realized I was like, oh, okay. Well, I see you got her like feet on the boat, by the way, too. So she real comfortable just chilling right next to me and all that. And yeah, and by the way, I had my jewel.
Oh yeah,
with me in the bottle because we had
in a dry bottle because we didn't have a Ziploc or anything dry to throw it in. We just knew the bottle would float if it fell off.
For sure. She asked me, it was a colorful one, so she asked me what that was. She was like, is that meth? I was like, what? In my head though, I was like, no, it's just jewel, So, but the fact is, like, you were just so like, you just assumed that was meth, just right there. Craziest thing ever. And started talking more, whatever. She said that they had pizza, so I'm like, yeah, let me get some pizza. Only thinking it was only like 4 of them because there was another lady too, and ended up popping out too. She was like, yeah, it's in the trunk. It started scaring me.
It starts to get a little bit Get Out like, just like
it gotta get a little bit. It got a little bit greasy for sure because on the way to the truck was just like fart in a mug away from the boat. Because again, this is a boat that's not mine, so I don't know how easy it is to steal a boat. But like, guys, I lost the boat. The boat got stolen. I don't know. I didn't want that. But the more I was going into that truck, man, they got hardware like for days in the trunk and all that. You know what I mean? Like some real, up north type stuff. But like, dude, they was coming out the woodwork out of the trucks, bro. All of them was in trucks. It was about 10 of them in total. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, well, okay, listen. Can she just? I was thinking in my head, like, bro, can she just hand me the pizza at this point, bro? But no,
I didn't want to come to the whole family party, dude. I just want the food.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I thought it was for y'all. Like, I just wanted the food. So I walk all the way to the truck for sure. They got like a whole bunch. They actually do like 3 boxes. I only take one. I was like, I ain't gonna be all taking all your stuff. But again, we don't lose. So if you don't offer me pizza, thank you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely was like 10 out of a woodwork showed up. And so after that, end up coming back. I'm talking to the lady again while eating my pizza, you feel me? And she just talking. And it was just a funny like thing with that conversation. She was saying one part that was like for certain. She was saying like, yeah, sometimes I'd be like, I don't I'm just going through the works of life. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be living it. I was like, well, you're really being deep with a stranger right now. But
yeah, I've listened to XXO Tour Life before. Yeah, dude, I get it. But also, you're like, why?
And it was that we talked about. They were saying, I was like, well, I mean, try your best. Like I kind of went on a whim on this trip here. Like even though I'm a black person up here in Upper Michigan, but. And what else we was talking about? We talked about Life of Pi, but I never seen Life of Pi. I just know that he was with a tiger and all that. But I think that's the vibe. She said that was a vibe she was getting from me in my boat.
Oh yeah, you in a boat.
Yeah, me in a boat. Yeah, Life of Pi.
She was high on meth.
Watched much television.
She was high on meth. That's why she thought there was a tiger with you.
For sure. Oh man. But
when did we get back? Was that like long after the pizza or what?
Not even long after. I would say about, I don't know, 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm being very detailed with the whole story.
Okay.
Yeah, it was about like 15, 20 minutes. I wasn't really talking to them for long. more people come out the woodwork. Dude got tattoos for days. He was in prison, dude. Like that dude looked like he was in prison. So, and the ladies talk about like, yeah, my daughter, yeah, she would probably love to be on these type of boats. You know what I'm saying? Like she's 17. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I'm not getting her Snapchat. And I was like, yeah, I ain't got my phone on me. Just straight up, bro, I can't do it. She said, I ain't gonna add it here because I don't want people adding.
No.
But very silly on how like her mom was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
how long you gonna be here? You know what I mean? Like she's really trying to get on the boat. Like it's really fun. I was like, yeah, man. I mean, if we're out back here again, I mean, sure, but like I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow, man. I'm just here for the ride, and that was about it.
And then around then is like, because I was like, that's when me and Dimitri were pulling up. Is we parked, and then I was like, I gotta go save him. And Dimitri did whatever he did, and then was like following behind. Yeah. But I was like speed walking, like he's in a sticky situation. I know this already. I was like, did he?
And I was
talking to Dimitri. I was like, he made friends.
I do be making friends.
But then we
no, always intentional.
Yeah. And then Dimitri started to like take out the boat and try to get it back on the trailer. And while we were doing that, you and me were like, or no, I forget. That's when he took it out on his own, and you and me started talking to them. And I was like, worst case scenario, in my head I was like, worst case scenario, my out for him is like, I'll ask you to help me reconnect the trailer to the hitch.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, but I'll give it a second. I want to hear what's going on. So I just kind of let the conversation go, and I was like kind of talking a little bit. And then
it threw him off. I'm telling you, the moment y'all showed up, I ain't think that they didn't expect it at all. Not a single one of them. They was like, "Whoa, wait a minute." You know what I mean?
Wait a second. These are your friends?
And I'm mad because the dude was like, "You shouldn't be leaving your friend out like that." I'm like, "Yeah, the reason why." Like, I'm like,
in my head, as soon as he said that, I was like, "Yeah, I'd hate for him to have to talk to weirdos for 30 minutes."
Yeah, like.
But of course, I didn't say that.
And you see what he was on. Like, do we need to tell them on here real quick? Like, what type of jokes? We can
definitely out the weirdos for being weirdos. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh my god, dude. Because listen,
I don't even remember what the dude said, and then he just did it.
Yeah, like after he said something about like having cauliflower on like thing, and like he said it hits the G. Like, dude, that was a distasteful joke right there. Like on some, safe sex.
Basically, he said that, slapped the girl's butt. The girl immediately went, "I'm not messing with him. He's messing with my sister." And me and Tariq are just like,
just looking at each other like, that basically
that's
just
not the reaction
like,
you should have to that. That was very odd. Like, there was a lot wrong with what just happened in the past 4 seconds. Whatever.
See, I thought of it as like she just wanted to let us know that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know why he did that.
No, definitely wacky. Again, they were like, and then again, while I was there, I learned that they did meth, because they definitely wanted to share.
Yeah, I told them about that meth. Yeah, for sure. Place that meth.
And then, like, while they were talking to us, I was like, one of them was saying something random, and I was like, "Yo, Tariq, can you help me with the hull of the hitch?" And and then we walked over.
I said, "Yes, sir."
Please.
I was like, "No, I didn't do that." I was like, "Yeah, for sure." I was like, "For sure, yeah."
We're good. We can go do that. Yeah. And then they started talking to each other, and I was like, "I've saved us. You're welcome, dude." Saving dude. Private Ryan.
Yes.
And we just kind of chilled out till Dimitri came back with the boat. Hooked it up. Everything was fine. Huh?
Yep. He'd be going out far than a mug for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, it's his boat. He knows. He's got the license.
Yeah, he's a skipper.
He do be skipping.
I do be skipping though.
But then in classic, after that, I was talking to you. I was like, "Can we have something interesting not happen for like 24 hours? Can something just normal? Can we just have a normal day, like some magic school bus, like with the frizz? No way."
Because I understood the dude with the orange hair, man. Like they was going through some crazy things, bro. Sometimes it's too much, man.
It's too much, dude.
Take us
Just
home.
freaking.
Grandma, take me home.
Can't Miss Frizz just be hungover and play Bill Nye for once? Like, come on, man.
Can we play it just as a movie? Can we play Charlie Brown on the TV, rolling TV, please?
But in classic that fashion, as soon as we left, we're like, oh, dude, there's a bar over here. They probably got good food, bar and grill, or like whatever. We'll go in.
And a bar is silly too.
Of course. But we freaking go in, and it's whatever. Of course, face masks up immediately. Even while you're walking in and everything. But we go in, and as we're going in, one of the waitresses is like, can you hold the door? And then but it's like 2 doors, so we're both like holding it over, and she's ducking, running underneath like it's a tunnel, dude. And we're like, oh, okay, it's so like that
that's
kind
a
of
good
place.
way to start the event of going to the bar.
Okay, this is weird. Let's continue this. So that she comes back in, she's like, oh, where do you want to sit? We're like, we don't really care.
Table.
We're like, a table. She's like, I only have one clean. You guys okay with that? We're like, we are not picky. Sure.
For sure, yeah.
Then we sit down. She starts handing us the menus. I point to Dimitri. I'm like, can he get a kid's menu with crayons? And she's like, I don't know if we have any crayons, but I'll check. And we're like, what the? Okay, cool.
I was like, what type of fucking restaurant doesn't have any crayons?
Like,
are you kidding me?
We're
this place ain't got no crayons. Okay,
this place is sketchy. I'm not eating the food here.
This place, this place, whack.
The way they don't have crayons, whack. The way the waitresses are running everywhere, whack. But there was no kiddie menu, but it was just like the because obviously it's a bar and grill. But they had the menu, and then they also had like a map of the lake, and the roads nearby that you could draw on if you had a pen or something. But she gave us the like red, blue, and black pen. And we're like, oh, sweet dude. So
we got something.
Well, of course, we're in a bar. There's like families actually eating and having meals on one side, and then the bar is like close to us.
And then we're playing tic-tac-toe.
And then we're playing tic-tac-toe and drawing penises on each other's maps.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
And then a different lady came over, took our order, and then we're like,
I think that was actually her mom, by the way. I think both of them like kind of served us.
Yeah,
I know. Now, yeah, like because it felt kind of like a family, like
it was definitely a family establishment. Yeah,
exactly. Like that could have been because it was like how we're gonna have like both of them as like waitresses at the same time. Because I think that was the setup for sure.
But then, we're like, all right, cool. Guess we'll just BS and do whatever until we get our food. And then while we're waiting and joking, the first girl comes back over and is like, you guys want a bulldozer toy? And she places it on the table. We're like, what the fuck?
Yes,
of course.
This
has gotten dumber and dumber. Sweet. And then, we enjoy our meal, finish it off, be dumb as hell college students in a bar in northern Michigan playing with a bulldozer toy and drawing on
penises.
Map.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the end, I draw Pickle Rick, and I, did the whole. I think I was missing the drool he has, but and like maybe the eyebrows, but past that, it looked like a pickle.
Yeah.
So good enough.
It was a pickle with a face on it. They can make connections.
Yes.
But then, what the heck happened? Oh, and then as we were like about to leave, I was like, dude, go over there and I don't know where she's at. One of us has to ask if we can keep the bulldozer toy. And then Dimitri saw her like cleaning up a table, so he walked over, and then he was like far enough away where I couldn't really hear, but he just turns around and goes,
"Let's go!"
We're like,
yes!
Let's go!
Because I already said that's my bulldozer. It's my souvenir from the trip.
So then we wrote like above the pickle Rick, we're like for the bulldozer, and left our tip underneath that. And that was wacky. That was just the end of the night. We went back. That was when we learned the TikTok dance. God, physical pain.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna pull it out again. I don't think the first time I pulled it out was good enough.
And then that was that day. Day 3, we're trying to leave early in the morning. have my boomer moment of sitting out on the back porch and watching geese, like Canadian geese, just kind of walk up and be like, "What's poppin', dude?" Then
I took some pictures of them too, by the way.
Oh yeah, you got good pics. All right, cool.
Yeah, so get some stuff like, I don't know, you could probably sell it to Times and it'll be like one of those pictures right before the article. Photo. You know, yeah, stock photo type stuff, but it was nice.
Okay, nice. But then we went back over to my grandparents' place to give them the key, because it was their property or something. And then we're like saying bye and whatever, and then all of a sudden, of course, I'm like, well, we could go out on the quads they have, which then immediately got pulled out. And of course, you and Dimitri, who have never been on any 4x4s or like really have been out in the, like, you know, northern Michigan or the forest or anything like that, outside.
For sure.
We're like,
I haven't been outside since quarantine, dude. Like, bro, what? Bro, is that a tree?
Yo, that dog looks weird. That's a frog.
I'm not a frog. I'm your wife. But
we then started whipping that around, and obviously the whole time we're like, "Oh, we don't lose, dude. Only good times."
Quiet machine go burr. Anyway, broom really, but broom. Very fun.
Yeah. And then once my grandfather came back, shot his crossbow. Which, of course, you were like, "Oh yes, please, can we shoot the crossbow? I'd love to shoot the crossbow."
Mm-hmm.
And Dimitri,
that was the selling point for me watching Walking Dead. Like, they're all in a crossbow, so I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And like, that's the only reference I really got to a crossbow. So I was like, "Oh, dude, how is it actually doing it?" But that's it.
Yeah. And then Dimitri's like, I was joking with Dimitri. I was like, yeah, he didn't want to do it, so I was like, yeah, it'd probably be bad if the foreigner who wants to renew his passports, like, and, you know, renew his dual citizenship is like, yes, I have experience with guns in the past couple of months or years, like, because he wasn't about any weapons or anything. That's true. So
yeah, I see that. Yeah,
but we shot that and then
that's alright though.
Started to leave, and the entire time we're like, please, just nothing whack happened this time. Just have a normal drive back, all right? Just finish the trip normal, right?
Like this, we're done now.
We're done now. Go back home. This is the comeback, all right? We calm down. The universe doesn't screw us anymore.
And like, please don't have other cars just doing barrel rolls.
Barrel rolls next to us.
It's like, dude, we already had enough excitement. The highest for my story, definitely the TikTok. Just joking about that. But
TikTok Meth-Heads barrel roll, and you're like, oh, the TikTok was the cool one though.
Yeah, that's number one.
But then, what was it? Oh, like, and again, about like an hour and a half into the drive back, we like pull over to get gas and everything, and that's when we noticed that, so basically we're pulling behind us the trailer, which has the 12-foot boat on it, and on top of the boat is there's two this kind of wooden things, just for the three poles of the
slots, holders, but basically
wooden holders, if anything, for the three poles for the actual sail that just kind of lay on top so they're not scratching up the boat, and also, you know, we got straps to keep them in place so they're not like falling or moving or shaking or anything. And obviously we
had on tight, very tightly.
Yes, and of course, when you have the straps on tight, you have to go the double tap. That's not
exactly.
Going
anywhere. We did that too. So you know,
by the laws of the universe, it's not allowed to move. All right. The problem is we hit the straps and the poles, so those didn't move. But apparently, at some point during the drive, and we didn't notice, and obviously we were pulling a boat, so no one's like behind us, right? And there wasn't a lot of traffic coming back down. It was the weekend. It was Friday, so everyone was going up north. But apparently the back wooden like holder just fell off at some point during the drive, and we never noticed until we got gas, and then we're like, ooh. So then we're using like the ropes of the sail and the straps and everything to be like, All right, hope this doesn't move or bounce once we're downstate.
Yeah. Strangest thing, it wasn't like it was so tight. Even without the plank, the poles wasn't even moving that much anymore.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? As of before we on the way there, like. So it was like it was strange on how like wow, how did that just slip from under there like right? Because it has literally the boat and the poles like on there, so it just went like whoop like some Jenga stuff. So
yeah,
strangest thing.
yeah, like all those old like clips of like so like there's the two side pieces are gone and it's just the middle piece underneath the tower. Someone pulls it out and the rest falls directly into place.
Yep.
That's basically what happened with the poles. It's just everything just kind of fell and hit the boat, and we don't know where the wood and black were. Excuse me.
Yep.
I
hope somebody. I hope it didn't. Didn't stay in the street. I hope it like fell off to the side or something like that, so everybody don't gotta, swerve all the time they see it. Because I've just seen like just things, like one time it was not a whole weird, not wheel. What is it?
A rim.
Rim. Yeah, just a rim.
Just a whole rim out in the.
Yeah, just a whole rim, just straight. You know what I mean? On like almost a little bit to the side, so it wasn't like on just straight in the middle, but yeah, that swerve to like oh shit. You know what I mean?
It's like how I've seen a lot of like you'll see like small parts of like I don't even know what it's called, but like the like dirt guard on truck tires. Or like the Big Macs or 18-wheelers where they have.
Is it a flat boy?
Yeah, the flap that's right behind the wheel. Yeah, you'll see a lot of those out like up there or like going up, just in the road.
They just fall. Dang. Yeah, that's.
Well, obviously you like it's not too much of a worry. Obviously you don't have to avoid it because it is just flat and you're just driving over it, right?
Yeah.
But every time you see it, you go. I mean, I should move around this, but. But then to finish off the drive back, dude, there was basically nothing. There were a bunch of motorcyclists that were zooming by us, and I freaking waved at two of them. I was like, "Yo, what's up?" And one of them
speeded.
Yeah. Like the dude that passed us on the left, yeah. But the two guys that were on the right, I threw up the deuce outside the window, and he was like, "Oh, what's up?" And then while we were trying to catch up to the one in front of him. Dimitri was like, that guy's staring at you hard. I was like, okay, what?
Okay.
I said hi, he said hi, the conversation's done. We're in vehicles.
Yep. Yeah. Like, what you want, a kiss? Or like,
hey, bro, fist bump me.
Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Can I hop on? Like, what's up?
Bro, dap me up in the middle, like on the highway.
Hey, what? you know the vibes of what was the old dude, that video?
No.
Dude, it was some old dude with a backpack in a school, and they was like, he's like, yeah, bro. He's like, yeah, the vibes. He like did some gang signs, like, vibes whoopty. And he was like dabbing up this really old dude with a backpack on, like he was a student too, goofy and stuff. But
that reminds me of the I don't remember the actor, but it's just there's an old meme of an old actor dressed up as like a student, like in high school, right? Because they always like hire like adults that look young-ish to be like students, right? But it was making a joke on that, and it's this older guy, Steve Buscemi, and he's like, hello, fellows, teens or whatever, as he's got like a skateboard.
Oh, you talking about Nancy Classified?
Yeah.
What's up, fellow dude?
Hello, fellow teens. Dude, Nancy Classified. What?
That's homie.
That is nostalgia, bro. Dude. You just like punch me in my memories.
Yes. I felt that, dude. Same thing. Vice versa.
Cookie and always being just a weirdo with all like the technology and computer stuff. Yeah,
that is me.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah, okay. That's me. I want those. I want those glasses. That is legit. You already know how I like VR. If you don't know that, then you gotta go to episode 2.
Episode like 1 through 3, if anything. Yeah, dude. Like...
yeah, basically. Episode 2 of the podcast. Still 10K.
Still 10K. 10K podcast.
All right.
All right. Now that we've plugged ourselves for some reason, dude, what else has been going on this week? Oh, dude, like a couple days ago, freaking was it the Jake Paul's like the Team 10 house or Jake Paul's house, I don't know which one it is, got raided by the FBI. Did you hear about this?
No, I did not. Tell me about it.
Oh, no, here's basically right now no one knows, and I just like saw an interview of Logan Paul in some show he's on, where he's basically being like I won't tell you anything. I don't know. He's like, the government, you can't get me. I'm bulletproof. I don't know. I don't know anything. And they're asking him questions. He's like, I don't know. And it's like, oh what's the point of the clip? But like, it's really weird just because no one really knows what's happening, but a lot of people have a lot of speculation towards it being like their manager has done some yikes things, and he might be dragging other people into it. So, and everyone's being like, Logan's trying to be a good brother and say like, I don't know, and obviously it's your brother, so he's gonna like defend him, right? But he's also like everyone's like saying he should just like let him fail and like learn from his failure like he did, but of course apparently
I say nah.
Apparently physically, for the words of Logan Paul, Jake Paul is physically okay, and he just kept emphasizing that physically he's fine, which everyone's like, okay, but
so like is he okay mentally?
Mentally, like, what's wrong?
Yeah, is he losing it? Like, is it over? Like,
is he gonna cut his hair, dude?
Exactly.
Is he gonna Lindsay Lohan at some point?
Yeah, I think that would be a good video for him for sure. I think he'll get a lot of views for that. I cut my hair off, guys.
I'm going crazy.
I'm going crazy. Like, this is it, guys. I'm done with YouTube. Yeah. And it just cancels out. Boop.
That would definitely. I feel like
comes back and drops an album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he can make music.
I don't know. I feel like the Paul brothers. I mean, what they started off on Vine, right?
I think so. No, yeah, because he ran through his most famous one, I believe, was when he ran through a door, because it was like some was it like Christmas? He's like, it's Christmas. He's like, Christmas. And he like football and ran through the door like, oh my god. But yeah, I think it was
Vine. Just laughed at having a comically large spoon like King Bob, right?
Basically. See, the joke was funny because
everyone explaining that the comically large spoon, 1 scoop of ice cream. It's a big spoon. It's 1 scoop. Dumb as hell. But they started off on Vine and then came over to YouTube. Vine died, lol.
R.I.P. We need a Vine 2, okay?
Well, that's kind of TikTok.
Vine 2. No, TikTok. It ain't the same, man. Vine was
for sure.
Was all good vibes. TikTok, it gets a little wacky, bro. TikTok gets wacky quick if you like enough TikToks.
Well, I mean, I talked about that with my high school buddies last week. I had a TikTok representative. He's addicted. And he was telling us about a lot of the whack stuff he has discovered, and he's still sending me them today. So I'm scared. But
he said, "I'm sick."
I was joking.
I don't know what I'm gonna find.
I know what I'm gonna find, and that's the issue. But I was joking with him. I was like, you need to archive all of TikTok before it gets banned, because apparently it's like within a month or two, unless someone
Donald Trump having it. He's done with it.
I'm not having it. It's bad.
He said cut it out.
I'm not getting TikTok famous. It's done for.
Oh man, listen, Charlie and them, they done switched it up though. They got songs coming out. They got songs made about them. So at the end of the day, they're gonna be fine. Everybody else, we're all down. Okay, there's no point. You might as well just quit now. Okay,
just get in a compilation before it's done, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's all you got.
You're good. Yeah,
well, that's the funny thing. Kind of like what I was saying of like,
I have a white one.
That's kind of funny about like what's up with the Paul brothers is like they started on Vine and everyone just kind of moved to their like platform, right? Like a lot of people moved to like Instagram or something after Vine died, and some people made their YouTube channel or whatever.
Some of them went to Wild and Out.
Yeah, I forgot about that, dude. uh,
But yeah.
but and then all of them made their YouTubes and then did like different whack things. But like the Paul brothers really haven't been big since it's Everyday Bro, and you know all their first controversies and their second controversies, and then apparently like I just learned from the FBI raid that apparently they had a party during the pandemic, which was gonna be their third controversy.
You can't do that.
But their
You're
third
not supposed-
their third controversy actually got, you know, that party got you know, shadowed out by the fact the house just got raided, dude. So that's weird now.
Dang, that is weird. That is very
Yeah. Look, when there's talk about the Paul brothers, it's big stuff. I mean, kind of. I mean, there was
I remember
the fight with
I was
KSI.
there for the
but,
fight.
like,
Yeah,
the
that
fight
right
with
there.
KSI was whatever. But then
that video that one time when they was out in that area,
out in the woods
yeah.
in Japan.
Yeah.
Japan. I think.
They said, "Bro, what's that?" And you know, and the rest was history. They, for sure. Yeah.
What's up?
But I never really followed the Paul brothers that much.
I didn't either. I just hear about it.
Yeah, for sure. They've been able to stay relevant for a long time, for sure.
Yeah.
So if he actually got robbed, it sounds like if there's no information given, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just give 70% of belief that they actually was robbed, and they're actually just not saying anything because that was actually
no.
serious.
The Federal
Nobody
Bureau
likes
of
to reveal.
Investigation raided them, dude. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Could be different than that. You know what I'm saying? I guess time will tell.
Supposedly there's illegal guns, but that's not nobody knows.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. He got that status. He got that status to the point like maybe he need that protection. Who knows?
Supposedly, again, his manager did illegal things with or you know, sexually promiscuous things with people that maybe weren't consenting. But that's still unknown, and apparently the judge like not voided but hid the warrant, so no one can know anything until like it's actually, you know, it'll be probably a crazy thing in like a couple days, and then
this is if this stuff was actually rated and it isn't a whole like YouTube like let's make some buzz real quick, then that's some more power to them. Then I mean.
Well, more power and a lot less power.
It might be done. Who knows? It might be raps, bro.
I still just love that, like, of all the information everyone was trying to get out of Logan, the one of the few things he said was like, "The government, you're not getting anything out of me. I won't say anything."
Yeah, saying something like that, he's like, bro.
Good luck. That's the government.
Hey, yo, yeah, the government are very nice people, 100%.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
We love the law.
Can that be my little picture?
Oh, yeah, dude, just the thumbs up. Oh, no, there we are. Boom. All right, cool. Let's see.
Stupid. But anyway.
Dude, I feel like I've been getting, like, I haven't been getting better and better at making thumbnails just because, like, all of it is just, like, I find I just watching one person's camera, find a funny face and go, oh, that's good, I like that one. And do that for everyone in it. But just this, the most recent one, episode 6, my buddy Tyler, the TikTok representative, he didn't have a camera, so the entire time it's just the Discord, like, camera thing. So
did you get a picture from him and then just copy it and then just cut it out?
No. I was like that'd make sense. So I did the funny.
The very opposite.
I did that. That makes sense and is logical. I took a silhouette of like copyright free silhouette, forward facing silhouette, threw that in the center, put me on one side, my friend Vibes on the other side, and I was like, perfect. Send.
That's it. I like that.
Yeah. It's also been getting weird with like trying to think of like not clickbait, because obviously like we're talking about stories and stuff, and I'm trying to like condense the most interesting part of a story into like 7 words, and that's the title of the episode. But I feel like and I've been seeing some people do this, like the Sidemen did it, of like going back and looking at old clickbait titles they have, and everyone being like, "Ooh, yikes! What is wrong with this?"
Okay, so you think now are we gonna reconsider like
Oh no,
our
not at all.
namings
I'm
for
gonna
it, or
stick
okay?
by
Oh, you keep
everything.
going. Oh, that's fine then. Yeah, because
I
again,
say that now.
I don't have no control of the names.
Future Dom, you can't change the titles. You can't private the earliest episodes of the podcast, even if you think they're cringe. They have to stay public forever. There, see, now it's been set. So, worst case scenario, someone clips this before I make it private. They send it to me in 2 years when I private all the videos, and then I gotta go back and be like, fuck. I did say it on episode 7.
They got me, bros.
Dang it! I did say the words.
There's gonna be that one person who cares just enough, just like those people that'll go back into the old Twitters and see what people said when they was 18 years old. Yeah.
People going back to 2014 to be like, oh, you can't run a award show this year.
Yes, like they just like, bro, check this out. And you know they have to literally like scroll either that or search up like specific words that they're trying to find. So strange. I mean, like,
I can imagine that, man, because people like, especially like personalities and stuff. I mean, maybe not like, you know, older celebrities, maybe, but like a lot of like internet personalities and celebrities on the internet, they have like thousands of tweets, and then all of their like replies. They also go through the replies and mentions, right? And just like all of that is just like insane to then go back and be like reading everything to find the one thing that'll end them, right?
Agreed.
But people are committed to the weirdest
to bring the brother bring somebody winning down. That for sure. Like Brother Nature. That was stupid. just there's sometimes where it makes sense. There's sometimes where it is where Brother Nature, all he do is make videos with animals, okay?
What did Brother Nature do? I didn't hear about this.
Okay, so
he get canceled.
Huh? Did he all the way get canceled? You know, like
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
These people get canceled. He didn't get canceled fully because you know what I mean. I think he was still doing this thing. He probably got a lot of connections. I think he probably know Drake now at this point. You know what I mean? So
okay.
At this point, I think he winning. But and it's tomorrow for your
Oh yes, my birthday. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, my birthday is tomorrow. We'll again, like I said, we'll have to wait. I don't know. I think it's either next year or in 6 years when my birthday lines up with one of the podcasts. So that'll be interesting. What's up?
He said, "Is that how Brother Nature faced cancel culture and lived to tell the story?" That's like the first thing where I said Brother Nature canceled.
He survived, dude.
Yes, you know, do the apology, but again, he was basically he was going off of oh Jesus Christ. Okay, I did not see all this.
Oh, well, now what happened?
Okay, he said a lot of goofy things on his Twitter, and people bring him up. I thought it was just one though. It was a good amount of things.
It was like a rant.
No, it wasn't more a rant. It wasn't Kanye West style ranting.
Okay,
but
it wasn't Kanye at his first campaign rally having a breakdown, and everyone's like, "No, he's fine. It's just Kanye, dude."
Oh yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Then the picture of him like arguing with Kim.
Like I told you what I thought I was. Oh God. Anyway. God. What does Lady Gaga know about cameras? Anyway, but
I'm Jesus.
He said a few things. People seen it, and it was funny for a minute because it was like, "Oh, they created Brother Nature." Like, and some people like, "Bro, who cares? He makes videos with animals." You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really take that much seriously of him in the first place, but. Twitter, you know, Twitter is such a wasteland of an internet place now.
Yeah. Also, like, realistically speaking, cancel culture in most cases doesn't work. And also, how many people do you think watching Brother Nature are like, "Oh no, he said some wacky stuff on Twitter. Guess I'm gonna stop watching him." Like, you're not watching him for him.
Exactly.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. He's messing with animals, bro. Like. Like he's not trying to be a politician, all right? You know what I mean? If he was, then I'll be like, all right, dude, probably not. You know what I'm saying? That's a no for me. He's messing with animals on Twitter right now. Excuse me. But
Oh, that's another thing I saw.
simple stuff.
Of I think who was it? I think James Charles sent
Hi,
out
sisters.
say hi sisters sent out a
Hi, sisters.
tweet about it was
I
basically
don't-
telling
I don't
someone
know
to
that.
stay in their lane, something along the lines of like people who aren't involved in, like, let's say someone who's not involved in politics should not share their go to a political rally and share their like story or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or something like
Yeah.
that. So
Sure.
then all the replies are just like a picture of oh no, sorry. What it was actually James Charles said people who don't wear makeup should not have makeup brands or have collections and sets or whatever, right? They shouldn't like
Makes
have their own
sense.
if they don't wear it themselves, right?
Yeah. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, because like
And
you gotta kind of be in it in the notes. No,
in it to understand it, right?
Yeah.
So then, and I think the picture was like James Charles at like the MTV Awards or something, some music award show, something, right? Wearing makeup. And then all the replies are like, people who aren't in the music industry should not go to music award shows. And it's just everyone just dragging like James Charles just.
No, I think people just want to drag James Charles for that moment then, because that was a legitimate thing. Like, who is some random Joe gonna be talking about some makeup? Like, yeah, bro, let me say you this. Do you wear makeup? Nah, I don't. Huh? What are you giving me?
What are you trying to sell me, dude?
What are you trying to sell me, bro?
No,
it's like, bro, you want some pop? He's like, yeah. What brand is that? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely.
Have you tried it? No. What? They're like,
yeah.
Do you want it or not?
Yeah, dude, just the other day, this nudist colony dude tried to sell me clothes. I said, get out of here. What do you know about clothes, dude?
Yeah, that's it. What you know about fabric, idiot?
what you know? It feels real good. How you know, dude? I can see everything.
Facts. It's just a normal. It's just like that's just how I go through life.
It just
like,
makes sense, dude. Never trust a
not
bartender
pop,
that
don't
don't
tell me
drink,
that Dr.
dude.
Pepper's
Going back
good.
to Kanye. Don't trust a bartender that don't drink.
Yes. I like Gaga's songs. What does she know about cameras though?
me going.
She's the creative director, okay?
Me going to Amish country just so I can buy technology. Like, makes no sense, dude. Dude, that reminds me.
I did they say if you take a picture with them, they already know they go to hell. They be like, no, this is it. Like, they didn't even want you taking pictures of them, man. I don't think.
I don't know.
Like, it takes your soul to them or something like that.
Dude, one of my old high school teachers said he lived. He had people in his class, like he lived near people who were Mennonites. Mennonites, which is like, I don't fully know the specifics, but it's like.
Are they like secluded? Are they secluded like yes. Amish people?
Mostly Amish, but maybe something different about them.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, it was whack, dude. It was like clown car stuff of like 7 of them would hop in a cart and then they just force away
go to the town, just
rolling through, just
like everybody knows everybody in the
horse
like that's
and
it,
buggy,
like that,
dude.
Nothing else, exactly. Seems boring to me, to be honest. Like you can't do nothing. Like all I know really of the Amish is like off of like Family Guy. So and you know, like that little episode from there.
Yeah, I don't know how informed you are on the Amish then, lol. Dude,
I just know that they got the pitchforks and they do the farmland stuff and they do things themselves and they're secluded.
Your Amish, your knowledge of the Amish is based on Family Guy, which is based on Seth MacFarlane looking at that one old classic photo of the 2 Amish country people with like the pitchfork and the big like black hat in front of the farmland, right? That's Seth MacFarlane's knowledge, which he then passed into a joke on Family Guy
that I took as legitimate knowledge. Fact.
Yes. Nice.
So how much I know, and use the scale how much I know, probably 2%.
And that's like, I feel like even that's pushing it. Like, but dude, I feel like Family Guy is
You're
super
way off.
Family Guy has all, they just try to include everything. I feel like Family Guy is one of those things that like they've gone long enough where in a couple years they might start pushing into like Simpsons territory where like, you know, the Simpsons, like people say they call or predict things that like happen, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Family Guy, they've talked and like make jokes about everything kind of to the point where like sooner or later something's gonna happen and everyone's gonna be like, oh, Family Guy's the new Simpsons.
Yep. Because all Family Guy is just absurdity at the end of the day, and life be like that almost every day.
Yes.
And it's just like you really could just have this happen in this timeline. I mean, just like with the whole, you know, like it's almost like right with the whole Simpsons thing, but I believe that they didn't do that on purpose, or maybe that one, you know what I'm saying? Because then they would have to have a time traveler or just one person in the know, in the able to edit, actually draw it out and like, or tell them to like add that on. And be like sitting there like, and then just sit there like, ha ha. The people are gonna speculate on this for years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's like how
I'm saying so more coincidental, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's so funny on how like crazy things still be happening. Like it really can do that.
I one of the
South Park already just talk about things that already happened. So
South Park is very current. South, but they make that stuff quick, dude. South Park is as soon like BC, they are quick with it. Of like they're making a whole season in like a couple weeks or something. So they're picking up all the jokes and things that are currently happening while they're making the shows or the episodes, right? So they're very quick with on the trigger of like current events, making fun of that. Like
Kanye West gave. Hey, do you like fish sticks? You don't like fish sticks?
I don't know what this is.
It's South. I watched way too much TV as a kid. Okay.
I did not watch South. I've seen recent South Park, but not like old South Park.
That's a classic. That's a Kanye. That's a Kanye. Yeah, the Kanye and fish sticks, man.
Kanye and fish sticks. All I know is Kanye West likes fingers in his butt. That's that old clip I remember. Man Bear Pig.
Man Bear Pig.
I don't even know. Huh?
Have you ever seen the Jersey Shore one?
No.
New Jersey.
Situation and all that.
I think Kyle was part New Jerseyan. I don't know, dude. It was crazy. It was like they treated it like werewolves. It was crazy.
Dude, I actually tried to watch what is it? Not Keeping Up with the Kardashians. What's it called? The Jersey Shore. I actually tried to watch they're still making that show somehow, and I'm like,
they came back reunion style, didn't they?
Yeah. That's what I tried to watch. I saw like one episode of it, and I was like, this is utter garbage. This isn't even bad enough to be fun. Like,
this is cringy.
This is cringy. Dude.
The situation. I imagine it.
The situation's coming back, like, oh, dude, he's back. Oh my god.
So does he even have the six pack anymore? It could have been gone now.
I don't know, dude. They're not showing their chest, dude. They're all like old now.
That dude's like 30 now. Like,
he's having a midlife crisis. He's keeping his shirt on, dude. Come on.
Oh man.
One of the things I remember seeing is they were like freaking out over a bunny died in their backyard, and that was like 10 minutes of like the show. Is like the girl crying and them having a funeral for some like bunny that just died in their backyard. I was like, oh, y'all are out of like ideas already, and this is the reunion.
Yeah.
Like, y'all ain't even doing stuff for that long, and you're done with it.
Like, wow. Bunny died.
Wow. Oh, a whole funeral for the bunny. Wow.
See, that's the worst part. When you base your TV show off of drama, it kind of
sooner or later you're gonna run out of drama.
Yeah.
Sooner or later you're gonna run out of drama, or you just have to have low points in order for the drama to actually be cool.
Exactly.
And those low points are a bit of a yikes.
We're burying a bunny. Yeah. This is one of those filler episodes.
The writers got exactly. The writers got real good at writing drama and real bad at writing the in between of drama. I mean, I'm sorry, there are no writers. It's reality TV. There's just cameramen and them living their lives.
Just cameras. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they just be vibing. That's how they be living for real. Yeah, they're always fighting. Yeah, you didn't know that? They're like, even when the cameras are off, for real.
I would love to see just like some on Twitter being like, oh my god, you won't believe this. The whole Jersey Shore family got in a fight and it's not on camera, and everyone would be like, what? I need to see this one, dude. They didn't record this. This is actually big. I want to know what happened.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah, pay-per-view.
It's gonna be $20. Like, oh wow, you actually get to see him really fighting. They're like, we're actually fighting.
Yo, this isn't no like fake like throwing a chair at him. Like, she's actually beating him to the ground.
Like, oh wow, they were actually.
Oh my god. What'd he say about his mom? That's her.
What we got a situation here or what? Like,
what he just say about her mom? That's her mom too, dude. It makes it what? That insult doesn't even make sense. That's how you know it's real. There's no writers for that. That one was actually lame. It didn't hit. It didn't hit in the slightest.
And you see how there's always those people that appear out of the woodwork to stop the fight, right? They're like, where did they come from? Oh no, they was there. They was there too. Yeah.
That's another thing I love about reality television is like, you know, they'll have people be doing their whatever, right?
Yeah.
And like crazy things will happen. And then you always see like they'll have like a one-on-one interview, right, with like someone like while they're showing the fight, they'll be like, kind of like, have you seen Total Drama Island?
So you mean when they look at the screen on the side? And
yeah, when it's like the side and it's like there's just some random background behind them and they're talking. They're like, yeah, it was crazy. I just punched her, and then it goes back to.
Yeah, it tells their personal thoughts on the matter. Yeah, like,
but it's always whack because like that doesn't make any sense. Like, because they always try to get them to look close to what they look like at the same time. So like they'll be having an interview and their shirt's like slightly ripped and torn up. They got a black eye. They're like, yeah, it was crazy. It's like, that's clearly makeup, and you just like ripped up the shirt or kept the shirt.
It's like The Office, basically. Like, man, like, wild, I really hate him.
Or like, I talk about it a lot, or not really, but Love Island. Between while they're doing, while they're doing their like the challenges, like the couple challenges and stuff. You know, there will be like messy stuff or like it's kind of like the challenges are like Survivor, except like but like we like each other. So it's there'd be something where like they're getting like in the mud or like soapy bubbles or something, or like like food. There'll be like a food fight or something, and then like the one-on-one like a side interview thing is just like they're covered in food and stuff, and it's like. You didn't film this directly after, or like this. You didn't.
Yeah, like
this isn't like the after game. Like this isn't the after game interview. Like they're talking like, I didn't know what was gonna happen. I just started swinging, and it was crazy. I threw the food over there, and like it's always dumb. It's like obviously super staged. Even if nothing else, that interview or like the side is like super staged, and it's like. Yeah, but like while you're watching it and while you're invested,
trying not to act like it's staged.
Yeah, and when you're
like
not,
you're in
when
a
you're
dimension
invested,
where you're asking, like they're just talking to you. Just this is how I thought at this very moment.
No, but again, when you're actually invested and watching it, you're like, oh yeah, wait, it is happening right now. This is happening right now. I'm in her brain right now. She's telling me what's happening. She's telling me her thoughts. But then when you're like, when you're
beating his ass,
you
know what I mean?
You're like, oh yeah, she was gonna be, she's beating his ass. But then if you're like somebody just walking by the TV, like, the fuck, it's dumb as hell, dude.
that was most of the time for me. I walked around, I was like, dude, this is silly, bro. Because they would just start like, dude, why are you guys fighting in a restaurant right now? Like,
Not
it'll be over the
again.
silliest stuff. Like, are you serious? Like, come on, man.
You're gonna
like,
get
this
kicked
is the
out.
third time this is the third time this month, okay? This happened like 3 times this season. What are you guys gonna make up, all right?
Dude, that reminds
like,
me.
does it really gotta be like this?
Anytime there's like online drama, I love fake online drama probably more than I like fake real life drama now at this point, because real life drama is like, you know, it's very like choreographed and everything has to be super planned or whatever, right? And then like online drama is like, oops, I leaked DMs, like but like people will like but when it's fake, when it's fake, it's like, oh no, I switched to this tab I never go to on stream, or like, oh, I accidentally opened the wrong Discord, like it's just dumb.
Dude, I've seen the people was like, bro, listen, all you gotta do is look up her name on Reddit, okay? Like, people was telling about a girl on TikTok. Like, there was one dude was like, bro, just look up her name on Reddit, thank me later. And I did. I thanked them.
Wait, why? I got it. I context clues my way there. All right, that was not online drama that I was expecting, but fair enough.
No drama. She made videos afterwards about it, so you know she was mad about that. But you know what I'm saying. So there ain't no drama between two people.
Yeah.
But still,
or anyone starting like fake fights, or like, I mean, that happened a lot a couple years ago when we were in like the dark ages that were known as the diss track season, of people would start up beef just so they could make a diss track to the other person, and then the only reason
that was a time.
The only reason you would reply to someone hating on you or starting beef was so you could also make videos or something about beef and get more clout for it. Yep. And that was a lot of it was like very clearly like, you don't care. You just think it's good content, right? Like,
because who really goes to listen to some diss tracks at the end of the day? Like,
well, no, if someone had a diss track towards me, I'm gonna listen to it, but am I gonna respond to it? Also, yes, I want the content, but like, also, obviously, no one cares, right? Like, no one's but you will see like people having beef on Twitter and their tweets, and you're like, this isn't getting to you that bad, but like, you're going in on him. Like, this is a different person reacting to this.
But me as a consumer, like, this track's like, yeah, that's crazy. Oh, who are you again? Like, cause
yeah.
And then that was it. There's one rapper, I ain't even gotta say it, because nobody really cares about him past that point that he tried to diss another guy.
Go ahead.
And like, that, like, I only heard about him because he was trying to diss this guy, and you know, Drake, the big, you know, one of the biggest rappers there, and haven't heard from him again after he was done dissing him. So like,
push it. I'll say it.
You did
Push it. T. You had your moment.
Like, you had your moment, and like, it's okay, dude. Like, that was fun. I mean, like.
The same thing can happen with Joyner Lucas and Tory Lanez, is like, they both kind of started popping, but then as soon as they were done, that was like, they both like dropped again once the beef was over. Let's see, what else is there? Dax is a YouTube rapper. He's very whack. But
whack.
This is my diss track. You're whack. Dax is wax. But
hey, let's get that content rolling. Let's go.
Send this to him. But he starts a lot of beef with like actual rappers that are on the come up, so then he can kind of like climb like on them, because he does a lot of he makes remixes of other people's songs and then tries to diss them or something on those songs.
Wow, that's some good content right there.
Oh yeah. So sometimes it was back in like 2015, 2016, I was like, oh shoot, wait, this is kind of
like, oh yeah, he might be on to something. Now we're in 2020.
He's got it.
Okay.
Now it's like,
okay.
He's still doing it. And like some of his like some of his original stuff is like actually corny, like
Like he doesn't quit. He goes through the Instagram just to find a diss track. Like how do you diss somebody that you hardly know about? Like you just see them as a rapper. You look up some of them songs, you listen to them like, all right.
Okay.
Look at Instagram, like, all right.
I like this song they made. I'll steal that beat. I'll make fun of
you know
them.
what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But like, it's funny because like, how can you diss somebody that you really like? Don't like. How do you find this information to diss somebody? You know what I mean? That you talk about like all the upcoming rappers. Like, how do you like? What do you say? Like, what do you just say? Like, you're whack. You ain't a rapper. Or they like trying to do like the whole Pusha T. Like, you have a whole kid.
You have a whole kid. You don't want to talk about, dude. Honestly, if nothing else, Pusha T. He did it. You know, his fame. It popped up and was gone almost immediately, and no one's really talking about him or really mostly listening to his music. Lol.
Yeah, I don't think the average
the rap community at large is not really on him, but I mean he's got loyal fans, but
yeah.
And then
they're definitely probably like I don't know 30 to and up for sure. So maybe I'm just not the general audience.
But that basically like this beef stuff also happened with like you know talking about people having their moment. You heard about Will Smith, correct?
Yeah.
And Jada Smith? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jada Smith started she said you know entanglements and everyone was for like you know a couple days was like, oh, this is tragic what happened to Will Smith, and then made memes about Will Smith looking sad during that like talk, and then they made memes about entanglements, and then the dude that she's talking about having sex with, who she met through Jaden, who's like you know
Entanglement,
made the song Entanglement. August, he made Entanglements with Rick Ross, and I was like, this is kind of okay, but like also this is tough, dude. This man is capitalizing. Like as a producer and like marketer, it's fantastic. But as like you're just kicking a man who's down, dude. That sucks.
Yeah, bro.
Like you're not even talking to this girl anymore, but maybe soon, lol. Like he's not getting anything, dude.
Yeah. But you know, I really only my intel on that one is like I just saw like you know him being Will being sad, and they'd be like, oh dude, entanglement, what, you know what I mean? Like what is that? Like you know that's just some cute word, that's just a sugar coated real life. But
yes, yeah, for real. Actually, just like her making excuses, making words. But whatever, dude. Did you see another funny meme I love that was like popping up? Was there was a fake Jaden Smith account where it looked like Jaden Smith, but like if you looked at his handle, it was like slightly off. And he just tweeted out like, my mom's a hoe, and that went like viral everywhere, and then people were like, oh wait, shoot, but it's like not him, hold up.
It was one of those, it was a quick funny moment, like it was like, oh whoa,
yeah,
like, wait a minute.
People who didn't look too far deep in it were like, yo, he called his own mama oh. See that? Everyone else is just like, that's funny, it's not him. Funny. But that's if funny. It was, could you imagine?
Yes, just like the Wendy's the Wendy's tweeting and all that. That's not actually Wendy's, but is it actually Wendy's? Wait.
Yes and no. There are
some B, some go. Yeah.
Some of them are actually Wendy's. So if look, you just like there's a certain like level of like how good is the meme? If the meme is like low tier, it's probably Wendy's. If it's a low tier like call out meme something, it's probably Wendy's. Once it gets higher up and gets like a lot ruder, all right, that's when you can tell that it's not Wendy's and it's a fake. Yeah. It's a fake made up meme where they just use you would assume the Wendy's Twitter account could say this, right? Like,
yeah.
That's like, dude, there's a lot of weird stuff with like brands on just Twitter or social media in general. Like, do you know about moon pies? Moon pie?
It's you mean a little snack? I've ate one of them.
It's like a dessert.
Like,
yeah.
They're kind of like something in a wrapper, right?
Yeah.
I don't know whether I forgot what they got.
It's like an ice cream sandwich or something. I followed the account. I don't even know. A moon pie is very whack. They are very weird on Twitter. about being like, they'll just say it's just dumb and it makes no sense, and it's like obscure. Like, you imagine it's probably some like teenager in like Indiana is typing it, but like they're also just like, anyways, also moon pies. You like moon pies? I like moon pies.
You like podcasts?
You like podcasts? You like
podcasts?
10K podcast?
Hey, yo,
Uh
10K podcast.
but then there's like other brands like Denny's saying like super cursed things of like try Denny's at 3 a.m. There won't be meth heads outside in the parking lot. And no one can fully tell if that's like a real account or not, or saying that, or it's like it could be. I mean, it's self-aware enough where it could be Denny's, but also
they know their general
they know what they're about.
audience.
They know what they're about.
Yes, sir.
That's like
the Meth-Heads definitely probably would be around some Denny's for sure.
Meth-Heads make Waffle House a waffle home. Let's see, what else is there? There's obviously Wendy's. Do you know any like other brands or like weird stuff on Twitter or anything? Social media?
I know how people be talking about they be stealing from Walmart on Twitter, so that's hilarious.
Everyone talks that's what's your favorite thing to do at Walmart? Steal. It's not stealing if it's from Walmart, Your Honor.
Yes, hypothetically,
I wouldn't, but I
on the
would.
trip. On the trip, we actually saw a Walmart truck, and we like looked at each other.
Well,
that was the smaller part, but it's still...
We stopped at a rest
like,
area,
ooh.
and there was a Walmart truck, like delivery truck, just like parked because we had a trailer, so we had to park at the same spot as like the actual 18-wheelers, right? And we all go to the bathroom and we come back, and Dimitri doesn't notice it, but I look over at Tariq and we both notice it immediately. We're like, we could. And Dimitri was like, what? I don't get it. It's just a Walmart truck. We're like, but
exactly, Walmart. Like,
Walmart.
Take this crowbar, bro. Stop thinking. Take the crowbar.
Don't ask questions. It's Walmart, bro.
FBI, open up. Are you still in Walmart? No. I was joking.
Dude, that's why
this is a podcast.
Jake Paul got raided because he stole guns from Walmart. I'm calling it now. That is my prediction. When I'm correct, I want all the clout from Twitter,
give me
YouTube,
all the goop.
I want all the goop. I want all the clout, dude. Give me when I'm right. All right. All right, dude. We've gone over.
Retarded. Yes.
Yes, we got real dumb. That was another thing I talked about. We get real, like, when you're hanging out with the boys or whatever, you get real stupid. Like, the collective like IQ drops real quick. It just that's why I always joke. I'm like, dude, no, I want the brain cell. Give me the brain cell. It's my time with the brain cell.
We're all sharing one. Is it split it 1/3 for each of us?
No, it's not split. We're not sharing
teams.
it, dude. There's one that's getting passed around, and it's bouncing around like the VCR, like the little logo just bouncing around, and you're hoping it hits a corner. When
it hits you.
When it hits the corner, that's when it gets passed to the next person.
And that's very rare. So you see how we should be running off of nothing, really, at the time.
I'm running on fumes.
I remember I got Hamilton and Hamilton and
Hamilton and
Hamlet. Yeah, I got those confused.
Yeah,
that was one of those times. It wasn't my side. It wasn't my brain still.
It wasn't your time with the brain still.
It wasn't my time. Yeah. I was like, bro, like that to be and not to be, right? That was on like Hamilton, right? He's like, no. Like, did he make both of those? He didn't. I don't know if he did. It pointed literature.
No, wait. Yeah, what, dude? Whatever. Who knows? It's not. Yeah. Apparently, it's not either of our time with the brain cells, so we don't know.
Yeah, right. For sure.
But anyways, dude. What else, dude? What else has been going on? We freaking talked everything. There's Willow. I mean, Jada, Will Smith, Logan Paul, Jake Paul's house getting raided. LOL. It's still not stealing from Walmart, Your Honor.
No, yeah, we don't do that. Yeah.
Never.
Yep. 100%.
But anyways, dude. Unless do you got anything else? You got anything to go off on, or no?
I got this shirt.
What's the shirt?
It says it's Navs or Nav, however you say it. Good intentions.
Okay, well now we've opened a whole can of worms. All right.
Yeah, I know, right? Tell me about it. And I listened through it too, and I kind of really bought it really for this part because I like V-Long. It was a
Okay.
But this is for, past that, that's good too, and it got like all the songs on the side, so that's kind of sweet.
Okay.
But
as
nice
a shirt,
apparel.
As a shirt, it looks cool.
But as the album,
I hate Nav, dude. I don't think he's good. Like,
he really be on and off. I gotta keep it real with you too.
I don't even think he's
maybe I wasn't
dude.
the best.
I had some buddies in high school that like actually like Nav, and I like listened to his. I was like, all he's got is like hooks, and even those are like not good. Like, I don't know, dude. He's like. I imagine him as like if you combine Trippie Redd, who's actually good at like hooks, and also like Drake, like now, not like old Drake, not like actually like good Drake who could spit, but like new, like I feel like Drake went like he went Degrassi, and then he went to like an actual good rapper, and then somehow he turned into both of them. He's a Degrassi rapper now. Like
literally. And nobody can't do nothing to him. Like
no. He's secured.
It's funny because there'll be moments when we all ask ourselves, is Drake really just acquiring a new style of rapping? Is he acting like he's from Britain /
No, yeah, I heard that.
All that good stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Did he just make a whole album where he's putting on an accent? Yeah. And we listen to it anyway. No, and it sounds pretty good. So we really ain't gonna complain. You know what I mean?
He does weird. He gets weird with like different songs and stuff, and like people were joking. I saw this he did this song with Heady One, who I think is if I'm correct, he's a UK rapper. But he's like, everyone's talking about how on his like last one, he was on his last project, he was like super like British and like had the accent and was like
hanging out with Skepta and them.
Yeah, Skepta, and then he was he did a couple drill rap beats.
Yep.
And everyone was like, he's turning British, dude. Yep. Pusha T turned him into a good father, and then he turned British? I don't get it, dude. Just cause 21 is gone, dude. What are you doing? But then now, on this most recent one with Heady One, who, like I said, if I'm correct, is a UK rapper, who sounds British, instead of him doing a British accent, he's now starting to sound like very slightly Arab. So he's like only slightly putting on the accent, and everyone was just joking in like the comments of being like, it sounds like he just completed his first course in Duolingo of Arabic. Like, he's just getting clouded. He can't he can't have a voice. He's not allowed. He can't have anyone. He can't do an impression of anything without being clowned.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? People are always gonna talk, and thinking about it now, the fact that I'm actually talking about it, like, he's made a lot of music. Yeah. So is this his way of renewing, refreshing like
trying
it up?
Something new? Yeah.
There have been rappers where all their stuff sounds the same. You can't say that about Drake. You know what I'm saying? He had different times where he was straight singing all the way to being a straight rapping. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then we got ones where he's Kiki, do you love me? You know. So I now respect that. So. It's just funny because I would not be over here trying to rap for a British accent too, because I know people gonna say you butchered that, bro. It's not gonna try to do that a whole song. That's some chops, and that's where the Degrassi accent come from, for sure.
Well, yeah, but it also like a lot of the time. I mean, the UK, he did do for a couple songs that accent. Yeah. Like Arabic, he just did for a feature, so like it's not as long, but still, it's like we're still clowning him for it, right? Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
Either way, you can try new stuff. We're gonna make fun that you're not doing the stuff we like. You know, like there are gonna be people who like old Drake or like Drake when he was like doing stuff with like Chris Brown and a lot of like R&B singers and stuff.
Yeah. No guidance.
Yeah, no guidance. Yeah. And everyone's gonna like their like certain like sort of like tiny era of like his projects of how he was. But like if he keeps like inventing himself and doing new stuff, everyone's always gonna be like, oh, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. But it doesn't matter because he's already secured his spot and can make any music, dude. Like
the bag has been secured.
Bag secured for sure.
As long as you can continue on, for sure. Like Beyonce, you already know that's something that happened.
Oh, what?
I didn't watch it, but
I
didn't watch it fully, but only like parts of it. But it looked pretty good.
Black is King, yeah, that actually does look really good.
She changed it up. You know, she got more rhythmic music for sure. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think she had a lot of that before, so that was really cool. I was like, yeah, it sounded pretty good. Like, all right. You know, they got some. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're African. I'm pretty sure. Like, if I'm wrong, then whatever. Point is, it was somebody that I didn't know before as like her features. It'll sound good music. So you know, that's what we're all looking for when it comes down to listen to Beyonce. You know.
Yeah, for sure. Going back to like if we want to start like making fun of people that like artists that like all their music is exactly the same. Number one, Gunna. He dropped the deluxe version of Wanna.
Agreed.
And like two or three of the songs sounded like you could put the beat on like different flows and they'd be exactly the same. Like you could mix and match the beats and the flows and it'd be mostly the same. Like there's it's bad when basically my thought of the easiest way to figure out if a rapper or anyone is if all their songs sound the same is if you can look up because you can find a lot of like free beats or people making producers stuff on YouTube, right? If you look up like Gunna type beat and listen to like the top 5, all of them will sound pretty similar. Like it's there's not much difference between them, right? Like it's yikes.
Gunna, it is, and who else?
Gunna I do like, especially on like if he's featured, he's pretty good. Which is why around the time when he was on Double XL, the freshman class, people were always joking that he didn't do the cipher because Lil Baby didn't make it. And then he also was like, everyone was joking that his first name was FT for feature. Let's see. Who else does a lot of the same music? People were like clowning.
NBA Youngboy.
NBA Youngboy, yes sir. That's a good one.
Oh god. When he's featured, good. On his own,
yeah. Let's see. What was I just saying? Oh, DaBaby. People were clowning him a lot for having a lot of the same music.
Let's
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like he actually like changed up some of his stuff and like I even think some of his old stuff like when he was first dropping like Baby on Baby and all that I was like he's actually got like different flows and stuff. I thought it was actually good, but like a lot of his songs that did blow up were fairly similar, you know.
Somebody said that his songs sound like the music that'll get played in a Scooby-Doo chase scene, and somebody actually made a video where they did that, and it was fitting like perfectly. I was like, "Oh my god, this is hilarious!"
Oh, dude, I'll look that up after that sounds really funny. I like that. Also, I can't imagine like the only song that's coming to my head for that would be like Rockstar, and that's very weird. Or like
nope, not Rockstar. Yeah, no, exactly. Rockstar too slow pace for that one.
I would love one of his quicker flows off the rip. If they played that during like a chase scene, it just looks stupid as hell. Let's see. You got any other artists you think of like very similar music throughout their whole discography? I'm trying to think. I can't really think of any more. I mean, like I said, Gunna, DaBaby got clowned for it.
Most of the future stuff is around the same, besides the newest one.
I was about to say, High Off Life, I actually like really liked, so I listened to that. That was different.
So not really that one then, and I don't think I got anything else. I mean, Nav be making around the same stuff too, to be honest. Yes. The worst song I've heard, dude, he was like tap 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 tap. I was like, oh my. bro. Listen.
Tap,
Yeah.
tap, 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 tap.
I was like, bro, you're not even trying, bro. Like,
yeah, no, I know.
what are you talking about?
I've heard that line, and that's one of the reasons why I'm like, this dude's corny as hell. This is just whack, dude. What are you doing? Let's see.
I don't think I got anything else.
No. Dude, I think that's kind of everything, dude. I mean, unless you got anything more you want to add, dude, I think we're good to wrap it up.
When you're up north, don't talk to the girls, the waitresses at the spot, because they daddy probably working there too. Maybe. Not 100% sure. Keep your guard up. And with that being said...
dude, you want to shout yourself out? Anything? Go ahead, dude.
I am PugMugX. I make t-shirts indifferent_wear. And
Insta.
With that being said, I am out of here.
He is out of here, dude. Steal 10K, Dom, everything. Stinky. Like I said, you can follow me, like, comment, subscribe, everything, everywhere. Steal 10K. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all the sites. Thanks everybody. See you next Saturday.